What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome to our Tiny Times here in the City of Commerce. We hope you guys had a good weekend, a fun, safe weekend. We hope that when you guys are going out, you guys are still practicing that physical distancing, right, Miss Heaven?
Definitely. We practice that here.
Oh, that's right. As you guys can see, we're joined today by Miss Heaven.
How's it going, everybody? Again, I hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for joining us today.
That's right. Axel, I know that you were watching on Thursday, right, Miss Heaven?
What's up, pal? I hope you're watching again today.
That's right. I want to say thank you for tuning in. Happy Monday, you guys. We've made it the start of a new weekend. And, Miss Heaven, if I'm correct, we are in a new month.
We are. July is over. Done. Behind us. Now we're in the month of August.
That's right.
And the weather's probably going to start getting a lot hotter, right?
That's right, boys and girls.
Man.
So we'll keep trying to come up with different activities to keep you guys nice and cool during these warm times. So like we said, we're keeping our physical distance.
Definitely.
We're also wearing our mask for extra protection, boys and girls.
We've got it.
And like always, we have our hand sanitizer right here.
Safe on set.
That's right. We're trying to be as safe as possible so we can make all these fun videos for you guys. We have
Definitely.
a very fun weekend planned for them, right, Miss Heaven?
Very fun week with a lot of good stuff coming up. We're going to be doing a lot of crafty things this week,
That's
which is
right.
great. I love arts and crafts. I love to paint. I love to use scissors. I love to use glue. So should we show them what we're making later today?
Ooh, you want to show them, Miss Heaven?
Let's do it. Look at this guy. We're making a puppet jellyfish today out of a paper bag. Isn't he so cool?
Cool. I like it.
A lot of fun. So some fun stuff you're going to need to find at home or just maybe get a hold of and come back to this video are not that hard to find.
That's
We're
right,
using a paper bag today, right? We're using some scissors. So for my little friends that still need a lot of practice, we need some grown-ups to be close by to help our friends. We're using paint, any kind of paint at home. Paintbrush, I've got some yarn, I've got popsicle sticks. We need two, one for the inside and one to pull and hang onto your puppet. And I also have a piece of white paper, some glue, a crayon, and a marker. So lots of fun things. And then this paper plate is just to put my paint on later. So I don't want to paint on the table, a little something underneath them.
That's right.
Toss it away when you're done. Lots of fun stuff that we'll be using to make our little jellyfish in a little while.
That's right. And just like this activity, boys and girls, we're going to be doing a lot of crafts like Miss Heaven said. So what you're going to need is paint this week. So make sure, if you guys don't have some already, try to grab some for this week.
Definitely. We haven't been using paint at all yet, so it's great
right.
to give something new a try, right?
That's right.
Cool.
So we're going to start today off, boys and girls, by having Miss Heaven read a fun book for you guys.
One of my faves.
Ooh.
Boom. I'm surprised we haven't read this one to our friends yet. This is a great story. This is called Where the Wild Things Are, right?
That's right.
And then after that, what are we going to be doing today?
After that, we're going to move on over to our board over here. And today, I'll be going over the letters M and N with you. A lot of horizontal lines, a lot of diagonal lines for you guys to practice.
Nice. And then our craft. So we've got a fun day for you. So get comfy right now and let's dive into our story. What do you think?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. This is Where the Wild Things Are. Let's let the wild rumpus start, right? This book is very colorful. It's really cool. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. Sorry.
Ooh, he has a little teepee hut.
Look at that guy. He's very creative. Looks like he's having fun at home. And another.
My dog kind of looks like that dog.
His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Uh-oh, his face doesn't look too happy.
He looks hangry.
That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Wow. Wish a forest would grow in my room. That's cool. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around.
Very nice.
Ooh, it's a pretty cool room there, Max. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. Pretty cool boat. Wonder if he saw any jellyfish.
Ooh.
And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are.
That's not a jellyfish.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, he has a little goatee like me.
And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max doesn't look scared. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all.
Ooh.
It's very brave. And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. There it's starting, look at that. Love it. Swinging through the trees.
Ooh, Miss Heaven, can you swing on a tree?
I'd love to try. Look at that. Marching through the
Oh, he's
forest.
popular already.
It's the king of all things. Now stop. Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are.
So sad.
Something good to eat, though. Follow your nose. Yeah. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into the private boat and waved goodbye. See you later, wild things. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end.
Very nice book, Miss Heaven.
Great story. Thank you for letting me read to you today.
That's right. All right, boys and girls, we just read a nice story with Miss Heaven. Now we're going to move on over to our board over here.
Cool.
And we're going to practice on our letters. We don't want to bring it up, boys and girls, but it is August, which means, unfortunately for a lot of us, no, I'm just kidding, not unfortunately, but you guys will be going back to school fairly soon. So,
right, summer vacation is almost over.
That's right, and we're trying to get through as many of these alphabetical letters as we can, all right? So, today we're going to be doing M and N. Ooh, M&M's. Chocolate. All right, so if you guys have checked these videos out before, you guys know we start with our solid line on top, our dash line on the bottom, our dash line in the middle, and then another solid line on the bottom.
Very nice. Way better than Miss Heaven's.
Ooh, we'll see, because it gets kind of rough for Mr. Gage sometimes. All right, so we have our lines. I have a pink line so you guys can see. Now I'm going to use a blue marker. And so we're going to do the letter M first. So we're going to do the uppercase M. And for the uppercase M, it's going to be about 4 movements that we're going to need to do. We're going to start on our top line, and we're going to make a horizontal line going straight from the top all the way to the bottom, not passing the bottom line. Ready?
Not passing the bottom. All right, let's do this.
Right. Mark, pencil down.
And go!
Straight line. Boom. We got a
Very
straight
nice.
line now, boys and girls. All right. So what we need to do next is we need to start working on the middle part of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start again on top, and we're going to do a diagonal line coming down to the middle. Okay, but we don't pass it. All right.
Don't pass the middle line. Gotcha.
Starting on top, a nice diagonal line.
Very nice.
Boom. All right. So we did this diagonal line going down. We're going to do another diagonal line going up. So we're going to, right in the middle again, come on up. Boom.
Very nice.
All right. Then we're going to finish it off, because that's not the letter M,
No.
with another nice horizontal line from the top going all the way to the bottom, right? We're making sure that our lines are touching. So we're touching right here. We're going all the way down. Boom.
Very nice.
Better than
I
right there,
like
boys and
it.
girls, right?
Look at that.
It's a little off-centered, you know what I mean? But it's kind of tough to write at this angle. But I know you boys and girls already know how to do it.
And
at
don't
home,
worry,
right?
Teacher Gage. You can keep practicing, and the more you practice, you'll keep getting better and better.
That's right. All right, so now what we're going to do is the lowercase m. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start right here in the middle. All right? Not on top anymore, because the lowercase m is a smaller letter. So we're going to start in the middle, and we're going to do a horizontal line going straight down to the bottom line. So from the middle, straight line, going all the way down. All right, try to make that line as straight as you can, okay, boys and girls? Now we're going to start in the middle of that line, and we're going to come around this way.
It's like a rainbow almost, right? Like a
Boom.
rainbow
Like a
shape?
Exactly, like a rainbow. We're making a little rainbow from the middle of our line, going around, barely passing that middle dash line, and coming all the way to the bottom. But we're not done there, because what letter is that, Miss Heaven?
That doesn't look like an M.
That's right, that's
No,
the
no.
lowercase n. We need to do the capital M, lowercase m, Miss Heaven.
Let's do it.
So we're meeting our line right here in the bottom, in the middle, in the bottom. We're going to come back up, come around, boom.
Very nice. Now it looks
Lowercase
like an
m.
M.
This is a very important letter right here, boys and girls. If your name starts with the letter M, boom, we have it right here. And also, mom, right, Miss Heaven?
Mm-hmm.
Monkeys,
That's
right,
right.
Miss Heaven? Fun stuff start with the letter M.
I love it.
All right, very good.
The moon starts with the letter M.
Ooh, the moon. I like that one. We have a fun craft for you guys later on today, so we're going to just skip the sizing part, but you guys can always practice that at home, okay? Remember, try to make those letters not so big. You want them to be nice and small, okay?
Next letter.
Next letter. Dun, dun, dun.
Drum roll, please.
Same deal. Solid line, dash line, bottom line, all right? Let's put this pink away. We're going back to blue. And for the capital N, just like our capital M, we're going to do a straight line going from the very top all the way to the bottom. No passing that bottom line, okay? I know the urge is there, but you guys got to resist, okay? Going all the way. Boom.
Nice work.
Is that straighter than my M?
It's great.
All right, so now we're going to start on top right here again, boys and girls, with our marker or with our pencil, whatever you guys are using. And we're going to have our line coming down this way in a diagonal motion, okay? We're using our diagonal lines now, okay? Good practice. Starting up top right here, and we're coming all the way down. All right, do we stop in the middle? No.
Not this time.
All the way down, okay, boys and girls?
N is for no, too.
That's right. Now, there's two ways you guys can do the last part. You guys can either go from the bottom up or from the top down, whichever your preference is. I like to do from the bottom up. So we're going to start. You're going to meet the line on the bottom, and then you're just going to do a nice horizontal line going up. It's good practice to try doing it both ways, boys and girls. So you can see whichever way you guys like. So boom, uppercase N.
Very nice.
All right, so now we're going to go into our lowercase n, okay? Our lowercase n, just like our lowercase m, you start in the middle of the line, and we're doing a nice solid line going down, nice horizontal line going down. And then from the middle of that line, boys and girls, we're going to do that same rainbow motion, barely past the middle line, and then come all the way down, okay? Ready? So we're in the middle, we're going up and over like a rainbow, and boom.
Very nice. Look at that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I know, I've been taking some calligraphy lessons with Miss Heaven, so my writing's not so.
It is amazing.
That's
I love
right.
it. I hope our friends at home have been practicing. And I wonder if I do have any friends that watch that. Their name starts with the letter A. The N,
right.
sorry. The letter N. It's great.
And we have nighttime. That starts with the letter N.
We do.
All right. So we hope you guys had fun. We hope that you guys are practicing at home. School's coming up, so keep on practicing, okay?
The more you practice, you'll keep getting better and better. Time
right.
to move on to something exciting. I love doing this. Arts and crafts, my
Ooh,
favorite.
jellyfish time.
You know, we took a class last week, right? We made a cool pinwheel. That was great. I hope more of our friends tune in and make those with Carla and Miss Brenda more crafts
That's
that way
right.
too. All right, friends. So first things first, we need that paper bag. Now, I'm going to paint on the side that doesn't have the little lift, okay? So keep it this way first. And we want to make him look like he's got that cool little rectangular looking head shape. So we're going to draw in some lines before we start painting, okay? So I used a crayon first. You can use a marker if you like, but I used a crayon so that way, hopefully the paint won't, you know, mix in with the marker. The crayon's a little bit better. So what you want to do on your bag, I'm going to try to write it up here, but let's see. What you want to do on your bag is we're going to draw a line on this side and a line on this side, just so we can make that shape a little bit cooler, okay? So we're going to draw a line in right here, just like that, not too far and not all the way in. Same thing, about the same on the other side, right there too. Boom, just like that. Then this is where we're going to start drawing some wavy lines from here all the way to the bottom of the bag. These are going to be his little jelly tentacle legs right there on the bottom, okay? Now, scissor practice. This is going to use some scissor practice. It's not like cutting straight lines, we're cutting wavy lines, okay? So I'm going to try my best to draw these lines out here for you. Holding it this way. But nice wavy lines. The wavier, the cooler his legs will look, or his little tentacles. And you can do one on this side. Big wavy line. They can see that. I did 4. Now we're going to use these to cut later. 2, 3, and 4. Boom. Just like that. We've already started our jellyfish. He's ready to get painted. So next comes the paint part. And you can pick any color you like. I think I want to use orange for my little jellyfish friend.
Ooh, orange jellyfish.
Boom.
What
Okay.
color are they in SpongeBob? They're like purple, huh?
I think so. This little guy was like a bluish purple. So then you're just gonna get your paint. And the more paint you put on it, the longer it's gonna take to dry. So it's up to you. You can paint it this way, or when I did my jellyfish, I don't know if my friends will be able to see it, but I kind of like pressed down on my paintbrush, so it gave him a cool little like textured look, which I liked a lot too. So you're gonna paint your jellyfish, all of your jelly. There you go, get them painted.
Watch those hands, boys and girls.
Or if you get paint on them, just wash those hands, that works too.
Right.
There you go, get all of, I got his head all painted right there, see? Now I need to get his legs, but I don't have to paint this side because we're gonna cut that out, okay? So same thing, get his legs all painted. Oh yeah.
Ooh, right here we're also working on following the lines too, right, Miss Heaven?
We
Trying not to color outside of them.
Yeah, you can paint in one long stroke, that's cool too. Paint that way. But I like that little like, you know, it looks like it's got some texture going on. It's a pretty cool little paint idea. All right, we're almost there. Boom. Take your time when you paint. It's so much fun.
Right? It's supposed to be like relaxing, right?
It
You know what
is. I
mean?
love painting. That was one of my favorite things to do with my friends in my school.
Oh yeah.
Painting is great. A little messy, but you know what? Sometimes messes are so much fun. And we clean up after. We're learning through play. We're
Oh,
learning
yeah.
through mess. It's great. All
How's yours
right.
coming out right there, Miss Heaven?
Pretty good, pretty good. Here we go. Almost done. Do-do-do-do-do. All right. Looks like my little jelly is all painted. Cool. So if I show you, you can see that I can still kind of see those lines, even though they're a little faded. That's great, because those are my guides for when I start cutting. Now we're gonna head over to Teacher Gage because his jellyfish is completely dry. So he's gonna show you how we're gonna cut that out, okay?
All right, boys and girls, like Miss Heaven said, I've gone ahead. I did my jellyfish earlier. Nice and dry. I did a pink color.
Like it.
And it might be a little bit hard to see, boys and girls, but the lines that Miss Heaven drew for it are there. If you guys do need help, you guys can always get that marker like Miss Heaven said, and now you guys can make them darker. You
Totally.
guys can go ahead and follow along, but I think we're ready to cut now, right, Miss Heaven?
Definitely. So we're gonna cut along our purple lines. But remember, when it comes to this part, when you're cutting all the way back up, don't cut into his face. You just
Okay.
want to stop right there, okay?
Okay.
All right. So
So
cut
we're-
that part, and then I'll start getting the next part ready.
All right, let's see if Miss Heaven can draw upside down. I'm gonna try my best to cut upside down so you guys can see. When cutting, just remember, be careful with those deditos. You know what I mean, you guys? Watch those fingers.
little fingers. Take your time. Take your time. Oh yeah, stay on those lines.
Yeah, I'm trying my best here.
Nice work.
Me and arts and crafts. I have fun doing arts and crafts, but sometimes I
Booyah.
sometimes
There
I
you
rush it.
go.
All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing right to the other side.
To the other side, the exact
Ooh.
same thing.
I'm gonna try it this way. I'm gonna flip it around for you boys and girls because I can't do it with my left hand. All right, so nice cutting. Taking my time, making sure that I'm trying not to leave any of that brown paper bag, right, Miss Evan?
Right, definitely. You want all the color that you painted to show, not the brown bag yet.
That's right. All right, let's see. All right, I've gone ahead and I've done it.
Booyah, now his legs on the inside, right? We need all these to be wiggling and moving around.
Ooh,
So you
that's
want to
right.
cut those center lines too, but remember, don't cut his face.
That's right. Okay.
There you go, stay on those lines. All the way to the top. Take your time.
Oh, this is so much easier doing it when it's dry, right, Miss Evan? Because if you do it when it's
Definitely.
wet,
Paint gets all over your scissors.
that's right. So make sure you guys make it nice and dry.
Definitely. Okay, so here comes the next part, friends. While he's cutting, he's almost done. He's doing a great job over there, showing our friends where to cut. Our little jellyfish, he needs eyes and a smile, right? So I found something round at home. It's a button. I'm going to use a button. It's a good size, but it doesn't have to be this size. You can find anything round at home. All we're going to do is trace around it. We need 3 circles. Those 3 circles are going to turn into his eyes and his smile. So you're going to trace that around. If you need some help, don't be afraid to ask for help. 1, 2. Nice work, Teacher Gage.
Thanks.
And 3.
Oh, that's just funny.
I love it. 3 circles, and we're also going to cut those out too. I'm going to cut these out, and then I'll hand them to you, Teacher Gage, so you can continue to put your jellyfish together, because I think mine's still going to need some time to dry.
Sounds
So
good
you're
to
going
me.
to cut out your circles as best as you can. And I'll show you why you need 3 right now, because you're like, I only see 2 circles on that jellyfish. Don't worry. I'll show you. There's 1. And here comes the second. 2. Now, if you'd like, Teacher Gage, on these 2 circles that I'm going to hand over to you, you can draw 2 smaller circles with your black marker to make him 2 eyes.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Like Miss Heaven said. Got my 2 circles right here.
And with your marker, draw 2 circles on the inside and color them in so he can have some eyes to see. Booyah! Last circle is done. Now this last circle right here, we're gonna fold in half, just like that. And then you'll see that little folded line right there. That's what we're gonna cut. Now this last circle is gonna turn into his happy smile. Boom,
trees,
just
happy
like
trees.
that. Here you go.
Cool.
All right, guys, we're almost done with our jellyfish. She's ready to have a good time with us. Last thing we need is a little piece of string. Measure it from your hand to maybe your elbow. That's great, or a little bit longer. That's fine. And what we're going to do is with our popsicle sticks, we're going to tie one of these around the middle, the end of your string, around the middle. And if you need some help tying, you can look back at one of our other videos too. Gage showed you how to tie it, or ask a grown-up too. I use 2 knots, 1 knot and 2 to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Just like that. And then we're going to poke a hole in our bag, feed this through it, and tie it on top too. So I'll show you that right now. How's it going over there, friend?
It's silly.
It's the best part. I love it. Yeah, look at your jelly.
Yeah, he's cruising.
I love it.
He's chilling in the ocean or whatever.
Now here's what you're gonna need to do so we can take him for a swim today. With your scissors, carefully poke a small hole in the top of your bag. Carefully.
Carefully.
Watch those little fingers. Ask for grown-up help if you need it. And there you go, poke a hole. And then from the inside of your bag, see how we tied this popsicle stick like
yeah.
this? You're gonna put this side through the inside of your bag so this stays on the inside, okay? There you go. So it doesn't go anywhere.
All right.
And
Man, arts and
then,
crafts is fun.
I love arts and crafts. This is great. We're gonna have a great time. We need to learn some jellyfish songs for our Tiny Toons or something.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be great? I love it. Go for a
almost have
swim.
I almost have it.
You got it. Take your
You know what? I
time.
have to make the hole a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Make sure that the hole's big enough for you to put the string through, okay? It's great. It's all good. Here we go. I
here
did
we
say
go.
poke a little hole. Maybe a little bit bigger. Not too big. You don't want it to fall out.
All right, here we go again.
You got this. I believe in you.
Oh, there it is.
Boo. Yeah. Very nice. Now that last little piece of string up on top, tie it around this one. You can give
All
it
right.
2 knots too. And then your jelly should be ready for a swim.
Jelly fishing.
Oh, yeah. There you go. You got it. You can wiggle his little legs around. Just crumble them up a little bit too. And here's your jellyfish.
Oh my goodness. I'm almost there. All right, there we go. My double knot. Boom.
And take it for a swim.
Wait a
Nice
minute. Turn. Look at
work.
me.
Not too hard. A lot of fun. And I hope our friends can make these at home. Post them up. Share them with them. Hashtag it. Tiny Times. Parks and Rec. City of Commerce.
Call him Little Gage.
Thank you guys for joining us today. I hope you had a lot of fun. I really hope you make this craft with us. And we've got another one for you on Wednesday. So try to get some paint, friends.
That's right. We want to say thank you guys, like Miss Heaven said, for joining us. We want to remind you guys to stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, stay calm and strong.
Definitely be kind to one another.
All right, and we will see you guys again tomorrow. What time is 7?
At 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, boys and girls. Bye, you guys.
See you later. Going for a swim.
Driving in the ocean.